Hey everyone, I'm Laura.
And I'm Lindy.
Grab your Mickey ears.
It's time to chase the magic.
Guess what?
What?
We have 14 days. It'll be
I
less
know.
because today's Tuesday and this releases on Thursday, so we'll have 12 days. That's wild. 12 days when you are listening to this, and we will be
Yes.
coasting off
On hallowed
to
ground.
yeah, hallowed ground. I am so excited.
Yes.
Yep,
Cannot wait.
I haven't looked up my lightning lane strategy in a hot minute. I need to do that at some point this week because next Tuesday in a week, I will be lightning lane strategying the heck out
Mhm.
of, you know,
Mhm. Mhm.
Soup's excited.
I was thinking of something today
Yeah.
with the whole Tron thing.
Okay.
Will it mess us up? Because I know you were saying you want to basically close down the park, right? You want to
Uh-huh.
stay late, get pictures, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Will it mess us up if our Tron return time is at 10?
I don't
It
think
is from 10 to
so.
11. No? Okay. But the
I
park
no.
closes at 11.
Right. So technically we could go get in line for Tron at 10:59. They're not
Okay.
closing that line until 11. They're not closing those lines until 11. I think what people need to realize and like what I need to maybe put out there to people is like we're probably me, and probably staying at that park till 12:30 or 1.
Whew.
Right.
Okay, but how?
Because if you just mill around Main
Okay.
Street and mill around the hub, like they kind of push you out, but then you can go into the shops, right? And they're not going to shut down the shops. And if we kind of shop and then walk back up towards the hub and see that it's empty, I don't really know. I've just seen people do it, and we're just going to try it.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I've got a couple of influencers that I kind of am always in their DMs that I might be like, hey, do you have a strategy? This is what I want to do. And like figure out how to do it.
Okay.
So see what they say. Cause like one of them's worked at Disney World. So like she can definitely, give me the goody good. And the other one's like he works for Theme Park Frog now. So like they're legit people. Okay, so I'm glad not a lot of people listen to this because I forgot to tell you before we pressed record, but I need to tell you in case I forget because I have ADD.
Okay.
So for our little, because shout out to Elementy, however you say it. I'm saying Element for this
I
purpose.
think it's Element, but
Okay,
yeah.
shout out to Element. They gave us some free. I don't know how to say it. They gave us
They
some
are
PR.
um
They gave us some
well,
stuff.
yeah, they okay. Yeah.
They gave us their
I was going to
little
say exactly that.
product. They gave us their product, which is a hydration stick, essentially, that you put in your water.
Mhm.
Okay, so this only works, and so we have to be on the lookout, and I think it's gonna be so cute. This only works if we find elemental stuff in the parks,
Yeah.
merch, like a little
Yeah.
stuffy or something, and I can be like the super bridezilla bride on her bachelorette trip and be like, Lindy, hand me my element. And then you hand me like Ember or what was the water dude's name?
Oh, oh my gosh.
I don't remember his name.
It was it with a
Brute.
W?
Ooh, Wayne.
Wayne. Okay.
Wayne. So you hand me something from Elemental, and I'm like, no, not that. My element stick. I don't know. I thought it was cute, but whatever.
That would be
But we
cute.
have to find it. I think it'd be cute if we could figure that out. I came up with that all on my own. I'm such a
I
smart
bet we
person.
can find elemental stuff. It's
I don't
still
know.
relevant enough.
Yeah. Well, actually, I just saw Loungefly post dropped a backpack. So
Okay.
we might
So
be able
maybe
to
at one of the stores.
yeah. So that's my idea. Um, but besides that, we're gonna be having so much fun.
Mhm.
I'm so
Cannot
excited.
wait.
Me neither. All right. Well, do you have let's hop into
It's time for Mickey Memos and Dreamlight Diaries.
do you have any Dreamlight Valley updates? We've been getting some clues, right? I haven't
We
played
have.
anything.
They released some more clues today. Let's see. It's definitely Hercules, right? Like, so we
Right.
know they're not being very sneaky about that. Not that they're like trying to, but um, and yeah, I so the this what do they call it? The springtime floating festival. It ends today, or
Okay.
it will be over by the time you hear this.
Uh-huh.
I got everything but one thing, and I am kind of kicking myself, but I also kind of don't care. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. Like it's more of like I didn't check off that box. It's
Mhm.
bothering me, but
Yeah.
that's okay. Um, there's still like 20 something days to do the main. Oh my gosh, what is it?
Star Path?
Nature, yeah, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called because I haven't done it. So we've got some time on that still. And this is what they released today. It says the call of gods echoes through the valley. Here's a glimpse of what's to come. Train like a hero in a brand new realm. So that's
Okay.
exciting. More decorating possibilities.
Okay.
Get ready for divine wardrobe rewards in a new star path. Wardrobe rewards. Okay, so more
Okay.
clothes. I feel like it's nothing new. And then take on new photo challenges in an upcoming event. I wonder if they're gonna have like more opportunities for moonstones.
I would hope so.
If they're doing like multiple photo challenges,
Right?
I don't know. So anyway, that was released today and
Okay.
on Tuesday. Yes, the day we're recording this. Um, which seems to change every week because life is crazy,
Life is
but
crazy.
that's okay.
We're living our best lives,
Um,
though.
yep. But yeah, that's really all the Dreamlight Valley news.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Any Disney
Disney
news?
news. Yes, we have some Disney news. Of course. So, Disney is getting a new 4th of July fireworks show times for Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Now, I don't know why that's such a big deal. I'm reading. So, they're going to be Magic Kingdom. Guests can enjoy Disney Celebrate America at 9 p.m., July 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Happily Ever After will not be performed that dates. Heartbeat of Freedom will be performed following Luminous The Symphony of Us on July 3rd, 4th, and
Hmm.
5th. Luminous begins at 9 and Heartbeat of Freedom begins at 9:15. Huh.
Wow.
So,
And that's starting
um
when?
July 3rd. So it's just the
Okay.
3rd, the 4th,
Right
and the
right
5th.
around. Okay, got it.
It's just for the 4th for sure. A brand new mural themed to Disney Junior popped up at Hollywood Studios near the commissary. Have you seen commissary?
Okay.
So that'll be fun to see. It just is bubbles and it says Disney Junior, Sophia the First, and Super Kitties on it. I don't know. Big Thunder
Alrighty.
Mountain's railroads ongoing updates will include new rainbow cavern scenes. So I guess they're continuing to update it. As of today, the iconic Big Thunder Mountain Railroad has reopened with new magic. Here's what you can expect. There's gold in that there mountain. Takes you back to olden times rather than golden times during the early days of America's first major gold rush. Okay, that's the whole story. We don't really know that. It's in tip-top shape, following a mountain-top to cavern-deep refurbishment, which will keep this classic attraction in tip-top shape, ready to delight guests for years. I've heard that they've added lights, so I think that's interesting. But it says like they're gonna keep adding more. Were there caverns in the original one? I cannot
I
remember.
f I feel like maybe
This concept art and, like, the pictures look like it's better caverns, honestly. So I'm excited
okay.
to see that.
I
Hollywood's
guess you can't show me.
Let me go back to it. Where did it go? Like,
That's really hard to see.
I know, right?
That's okay.
Yeah, I know.
I'll
Um,
just be surprised.
you'll just see it in, like, 14 days. So, Hollywood Studios is seeing more construction for the Monsters, Inc. area. Let's see Disneyland's new Millennium Falcon storyline featuring Grogu and Din Djarin officially launches May 22nd. Oh, I didn't realize that was only at Disneyland. Interesting. And original trilogy characters like Luke, Leia, Han Solo, and Darth Vader are now roaming Galaxy's Edge regularly. Again, just at Disneyland.
Mhm.
I know, right? Doo, 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 doo. There's a new
I
Lego
saw
set. Did you see it?
Yes, it's so cute.
I
That's Main
know.
Street Disneyland, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah, it's so
yeah,
cute.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then some sad news. The voice actor behind the narration for Happily Ever After and the monorail, Tom
Oh,
Kane, has passed
no.
away.
Oh, no.
So sad.
I
Oh,
wonder if
and
it'll
he
sound
was
different or if
they'll keep it for as long as they can, I would assume.
I would think so.
But
Yeah, he did other stuff too, right?
he's been in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. He's been multiple characters, including Yoda and Admiral Yularen. Um, I legit like, I kinda cry every time Happily Ever After, but, like, I might cry. His
Yeah.
voice is iconic, like, I don't
Mhm.
know.
I could hear it. I heard it in my head. When I heard that
Yeah,
he died, I heard his voice immediately. I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
no."
yeah. The Disney community has
Yeah.
been sharing clips of these lines, especially "Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true." Oh, heartbreaking,
Oh.
sad. So yeah, that's all the Disney news I kinda have right now. I feel like our Disney news is gonna be kinda slow leading up until August when D23, um,
Mhm.
starts. So after, like, we're probably gonna do a big deep dive episode for that one, and then we'll probably start seeing some more constant news after that.
There was one. Okay, so I can't remember where I saw it, but, there it was, meet and Mulan and
Yes, because of the
Rapunzel.
courtyard, the animation courtyard has opened in Hollywood
Okay,
Studios, so that's
okay.
why. So they were gonna start meeting. So yeah, Mulan and
Yeah,
Rapunzel, which I think is
yeah.
gonna be, I hope, I don't know, I love a character meet and greet, so I would love to try and do that, but also Rapunzel's at Magic Kingdom a lot, so I wonder if that's gonna change any, I don't know.
Hmm.
I do not know. Alright, well, we watched The Last Jedi,
Yes, we did.
which was released in 2017 and directed by Ryan Johnson. Ryan? Ryan? I don't know.
Really? Because I thought it said J.J. Abrams.
I'm just telling you what chat put on my put on my thingy. Let me look it up. I'm Amy Poehler right now looking up facts on my laptop while we record a podcast. Nope, Google says Ryan Johnson. Why was The Last
Interesting.
Jedi so controversial? Okay. Director Ryan
Yeah,
Johnson deliberately subverted the expectations established in The Force Awakens. Okay, he introduced new lore that clashed with the franchise. I can see that. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, yeah.
This one was not a uh top one for me. I had a very hard time, like, watching it in general.
I thought it was very watchable, but I did think it was weird that, like, the whole arc of, Luke being, like,
Yeah. Mhm.
grumpy and yeah, like,
Mhm.
just kinda like, "What's going on?" Like,
Yeah, it's like, this is definitely not Luke.
yeah,
Like,
like, I
it
laughed out
just
loud when he, like, tossed the lightsaber that she'd brought him that Ray had
right,
brought him. I was like,
right, and there
"What?"
was, like, and I don't know if I missed it completely, but I feel like there was no real backstory as to why he was the way he was.
Point. But
Right.
even when we found out why, it was like,
It
"Okay."
didn't, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, it wasn't believable as to what
Yeah.
why he was upset for
Mhm.
whatever, I don't know. He just felt like he was throwing a toddler tantrum, honestly.
Mhm.
A couple fun facts about this one. This was Carrie Fisher's final released Star Wars film. The throne room fight took weeks to choreograph. The red salt on crate was created to visually resemble blood during battle scenes, which got me. It got me. Um, Porg's
I
ex-
liked that. Visually, that was
yes,
really cool.
yes, that was cool because it got like it intrigued me. Porgs existed because puffins were everywhere while filming on Skellig Michael.
I guess that's where they were filming.
Yes.
Those guys were hilarious.
Yes.
Legit, like, guilt tripped Chewie into not eating one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I had it give a little bit more recap in the description. So, the first part of the movie, Resistance in Trouble, the movie opens immediately after the events of Star Wars The Force Awakens. They're evacuating the base while the First Order attacks. Poe Dameron stalls General Hux with a prank call, buying time for evacuation. Poe leads a dangerous
That was
bombing.
hilarious.
Yes, it says holding for General Hugs.
Yes. Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. I'm
Poe leads a
dying.
dangerous bombing run against a First Order dreadnought.
Dread.
Dreadnought. The Resistance destroys it, but at a massive cost. Almost the entire bomber fleet is wiped up. Do you think Poe was reckless or heroic?
I think heroic,
Yeah, I
but I
didn't
like
like.
Poe.
Yes,
Poe's one of my faves of the
yes,
new.
yes,
Yeah,
yes. I do like him
I'm
too.
allowed to say
Why? Why wouldn't you be allowed to say that?
that because people hate these movies,
Oh
these
yeah,
new ones.
that's true.
I feel like he's the new. He's like as close to the new Han as we're gonna get.
Yes, yes. Did Leia make the right call demoting him? I feel like it all worked
Mm,
out in the end, right?
mhm.
Like Laura Dern's character, which I did not realize she was in these movies at all. I was
Right.
like,
Yeah.
"What?" Like, I don't know, the her and the Poe and the Leia, like, I don't know, it's
Right.
just a very interesting it made for a good story. So I don't know if she
Mhm.
made the right call, but it made for a good story. Tone of the opening humor, did it work? I think so.
I think so. Yeah. Again, it didn't open with a fight scene. Well, kind of, but
Kinda.
like not immediately, I guess, where you're like,
Right,
"Whoa,
right.
okay, here we go."
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Also,
so
what's that? That wasn't in the facts. Billy Lord is it Carrie Fisher's granddaughter?
that's Carrie Fisher's
'Cause
daughter.
who's
Billy
Carrie Fisher's
Lord
no,
Billy
Carrie
L
Fisher's daughter, they,
Debbie
like, died.
Reynolds Debbie
Yeah.
Reynolds is Carrie Fisher's mother, so Billy
Okay,
Lord
okay,
is
okay.
Carrie Fisher's
Carrie
daughter.
Fisher's daughter.
I think we've had this discussion too. She was in
Yeah, we
this
have.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but I think she was in the other one too, though,
I don't remember seeing her.
but I think we talked
I guess
about
I
it.
missed her. Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Anything else about this beginning part?
what are we calling the beginning part?
Well, the next section
That
says
first,
Rafe.
like,
Yeah,
after they blow up the dreadnought?
yeah,
Nah,
yeah. Okay.
I don't think
Um,
so.
Ray finds Luke Skywalker. Ray arrives on I can't pronounce that, Act 2, and finally hands Luke his old lightsaber, and Luke casually
Bless you.
throws it over his shoulder. At you. That's funny.
Sorry.
That's
That
okay.
was low-hanging fruit.
That's okay. Okay. This immediately establishes that Luke is not the hopeful hero everyone expected. He's bitter, isolated, and believes the Jedi should end. Done.
Mhm.
Also,
That's an understatement.
Chewie was good in this first part. Rey tries to convince Luke to return and to help the resistance, but he refuses. Meanwhile, Chewbacca and R2D2 try to emotionally manipulate him.
So true, so true. But I was
R2
also like, "Wait, where did they come from?"
Yes.
Because
Did they go with Rey on the were they on the Millennium Falcon?
oh, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess so,
that's where
but,
they
like,
had to
up until
be.
that point
It took me a minute
and
to, like, put that together.
we probably just forgot because I'm sure
We
it
saw them get
had
in it,
them
yeah,
all together, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It says R2 plays Leia's old hologram message from A New Hope, and Chewie pressures him emotionally. I just thought like, that part to me was just really funny. Like, I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't they gave like Chewie being in a costume and like I don't know who is in the costume. I don't know how that works, but like eh, and he's in a costume, so like I can't even say face acting. Like I don't know what he's doing, but like his Chewie is
Right.
just awesome. I don't
Just
know.
works.
It
Yeah.
just works, yeah. Eventually Luke agrees to give Rey lessons. First reaction to grumpy Luke. I think we kind of talked about it.
Yeah.
And
Just
yeah.
yeah. You're like, "I don't wanna watch this."
No. Yeah, I was like, "What is happening?" And then did Luke's characterization make sense? No, we said that.
No.
Favorite Act 2 moments.
Um, well, like, we talked about it a little bit, but, like, the Porg interaction with Chewie.
Mhm,
I
mhm,
thought it was really
mhm.
funny when, Rey kept destroying the village and I don't know what they were called, but the caretakers or whoever were getting mad at her.
Yes, yes. It says, "Thoughts on the humor with the caretakers and the porgs" is the next little thing.
Well, there you go.
Yep, right, right, yeah. Um,
Yeah, I felt like the humor I was laughing
a lot more, yeah,
throughout the whole movie,
yeah. I
even if it was
definitely
like, "Ha, that was dumb."
I definitely want a pork. I've seen them
Uh-huh.
in the
I didn't know what
parks,
they
like, they
were.
sell little stuffies, right, and I never knew what they were, but now
Mhm.
I'm like, "Yes, please."
So it's like okay, so it's supposed to be a puffin
Right, because
mixed
there
with
were
something.
so I'm looking it's a small, inquisitive, flat-muzzled avian native to remote ocean world of Act 2 in the Star Wars universe. Size, they're about 10 inches, covered in dense waterproof feathers. Vision, they possess telescopic vision, which helps them spot for fish. Uh,
They've gotta be between I mean, puffins are similar to, what am I
penguins.
what am I thinking of? Are
Penguins.
they though? I don't know. I think puffins have, like, longer, like, I don't know if snout is the right word.
Porgs, puffins.
We might be going too deep on
I
this.
know, right? The pork puffin connection. The inspiration, the real life puffins, often seen in the North Atlantic, share a squat body shape, waddling walk, and large eyes with their space counterparts. He took the puffin silhouette, added the large expressive eyes of a pug and a seal, and gave it the
Mm,
porg's distinct resting sad face. Okay. That's what I was
seal,
looking.
I see seal, okay.
Yeah, I see the pug too. I get it. I get it.
So
I get it.
porg is most it sounds more like pug.
Pug and puffin
Pu Yeah, but where's the
seal. I don't know.
if
They just
if
came up
you're right, but if you're naming it, you're like,
right.
I could yeah, it's
Yeah,
cute, yeah.
they're definitely
I
cute.
if they don't sell those, and they probably do in
Oh,
Galaxy's
I've
Edge,
seen them. I've seen them.
but as like a shoulder pal?
I'm pretty sure I've seen them. Yeah.
Okay. I also say if not, that's a huge missed opportunity.
Right. I mean, a lot to me, a lot of the things are m uh, missed opportunities, but,
Yeah.
yeah. The caretakers were funny too. Like,
Mm.
that
They reminded me of,
whole
like, nuns. Like
I see, and I guess because of I've read the Harry Potter books, they reminded me of house elves a little bit.
mm,
Yeah. 'Cause the only house elf we meet in the movie is Dobby, but there are no, yeah, no, that's a
mm.
goblin. But yeah, so they remind me of house elves. Alright, on to our next part. Rey's Jedi training. Luke teaches Rey about the Force and the failures of the Jedi Order. One major theme: failure is the greatest teacher. Luke explains that the Jedi allowed Darth Sidious to rise and create Darth Vader. Rey is naturally powerful and immediately drawn toward the dark side cave beneath the island. She wants answers about her parents, but only sees endless reflections of herself. Luke becomes terrified after sensing Rey's raw strength and connection to Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't really it might ask about this, but, it didn't really explain any of that ever, and I just kept waiting,
Okay,
like
I'm glad I wasn't the only one because sometimes I miss things, but I also feel the same way. Yeah, no. So, what they did want us to discuss is Ray's power level. I mean, obviously, we knew in the last movie that Ray was powerful. Like, so I'm not,
right.
the mirror cave scene symbolism.
See, that's what I don't understand.
Going back to the Google.
Like,
Mirror cave
why
scene symbolism. Ray's mirror cave vision in The Last Jedi symbolizes her profound search for identity and belonging. Seeking to understand her origins, the dark side mirror reflects only an endless line of herself. It conveys a challenging truth. She must create her own path without relying on others. Okay.
mm,
Just like Luke's trial in the Dagobah cave, Ray's trial forces her to confront her deepest fear, being completely alone and having no one to rely on but herself. Instead of been given a legacy by her parents, she realizes that she herself is the source of her own destiny. When
got
Ray
it,
steeps
okay.
deeper, she asks to see her parents. Two amorphous figures merge into one in subsequent interpretations, and concept art, this symbolizes her evolving relationship with and destined bond with Kylo Ren Ben Solo. So,
Okay.
the director purposely left the scene open to debate, but emphasized that it operates as a deeply internal experience for Rey. So, it wasn't meant to give us answers, I feel like. And I feel like that's partly why the
Yeah.
director probably was controversial. Um,
Yeah.
did this movie handle the Force differently than previous films?
I think so.
I do. I don't know. Like, I feel like they made the Force, it feels like in the previous movies, the Force was something to be admired. And now I felt like the Force was something like Luke was trying to make the Force
Like
be
scary.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Like avoided. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, they like it was more tangible, if that makes sense at all. Like
Mm hmm. Mm hmm. Mm
it
hmm.
just they like visually like her going into that really dark cave was really
Yeah.
powerful. And even just like Ray and Kylo Ren using the Force to communicate
Right.
was
That's our next
different than
part.
what we've seen.
Yeah. That was our next part of the
Mhm.
movie. But it was created by, I was shooketh when we found out that Snoke did all that. I did not see that coming.
No.
Um, so it says at first they hate each other, but gradually they become emotionally vulnerable. Rey sees conflict in Kylo, and Kylo feels understood by Rey. One of the biggest moments, Kylo tells Rey what happened with Luke.
Mhm.
Kylo's version, Luke tried to murder him in his sleep. Luke's version, Ben Solo was being corrupted by the darkness. Luke briefly considered killing him for a split second, then regretted it immediately. But Ben saw the ignited lightsaber and destroyed the temple.
Yeah, that's where Quentin was like, "You mean to tell me that he what was it? Oh, he Luke could turn his own father from the dark side,
Hmm.
but he couldn't like basically like stop uh Kylo from
Ben, whatever his name is.
Ben, whatever,
That was
yeah,
getting so confusing for me, honestly.
from, from turning or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he said
Did,
that part for him was like really like yeah, I mean, and it goes like along with what we've been talking about. It's just like uncharacteristic for the films
right.
of
And
Luke to do
that's
that.
another, did I miss it? Let me go see before I sound really dumb. Do we have a Kylo Ren backstory yet? Like a full, like what happened?
Maybe not like up to this point that we've
We
seen, but I
haven't
there
seen it, right? Like that's what I want to
right
make sure. Like there's no, okay. Cause that's my other thing. It's like, okay, so something had to have happened, right? For Luke to go and try and turn him
to be
back.
able to sense the darkness in him.
Right. So like
Yeah.
why did Kylo Ren go that way? Like when did Ben
Mhm.
Solo stop being Ben So like what happened?
Right.
You
Right.
know? And maybe we do
Yeah.
get a movie. I don't
I
know.
don't know. We'd have to let me see. I'd have to go what's our watch order? It says we got oh, well,
What's up next?
Rise of Skywalker.
Would that not be, no, that's Skywalker, not Solo. Solo is in
Solo,
2018. No, Solo we
right,
watch
but that's
next. No, we watch Solo next because we're doing it in release order.
oh, right. Okay.
But is that about
But that's about Han, I think,
Han
isn't it? Or
Solo?
maybe
I
it's maybe not.
No, it says after you meet Han. So I think it is about Han.
Okay.
I don't know. Ask Quentin, I guess. I don't know. Quentin, you listen to the pod. Tell us.
I
Um,
don't think he does, but okay.
he told me he did.
Well, maybe that's because he knew we were doing Star Wars that one
Oh,
week. Like, I don't think he consistently listens, but
okay. Whatever. Lame. Okay. So we kind of talked about all that. Okay. Do you think Luke failed Ben?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because at
Yeah.
that point he was just scared. He was just fearful
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
let that take over.
Yeah. For sure. Do you think this was one of Star Wars' best different perspective scenes? I don't know.
What?
So it's a different perspective, right? You have Luke's perspective and you have Kylo Ren's perspective. So it's asking if it's one of the best different perspective scenes. I don't know if I remember all the different perspective scenes. So I don't know if I can answer that.
Hmm. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, I think it's I think it's nice that we get both of the perspectives for
Yeah.
sure. But again, it still just seems kind of like, well, let's put this here and try to
Yeah.
make it work.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. All right. So next we're moving on to Finn and Rose, who I kind of love.
Hmm.
Finn tries escaping to protect Ray, but meets Rose Tico, a resistance mechanic. They travel to Canto Bright to find a code breaker who can help disable the First Order tracking system. The Canto Bright recap was a wealthy casino city, arms dealers profiting from both sides, introduction of DJ, fathier racing.
Fathy, Fath. They said it like a million times. Fathier,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Racing sequence. Rose explains that the galaxy profits from endless war. They fail to find the original codebreaker and instead trust DJ. Did the Kanto Bright subplot work?
I liked that
Yeah,
that storyline.
it was different. Rose as a new character, love her.
Hmm.
Love her. Themes about war profiteering. I mean, uh, like, I don't know, was he trying to make a point? Like, war is profit. Like, I just don't know why we even have to talk about it. Um,
Well, I mean, I think, I think like, yes, like, does it seem like one of those another one of those things that was just thrown in there?
yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
But I can see what he's saying, and, like, I can get, like, something can appear to be,
right.
nice and clean and all that, presentable on the outside, but it's really, like, dark and dirty and
Yeah.
when you
It
get into it.
says most skippable or underrated part. I think it's underrated.
It says most skippable or underrated part. Like,
Oh,
of the movie?
I said, I took it as, is this the most skippable part or the most underrated part?
Got it, okay.
Yeah. I
And
don't
you
think it's,
said
I said underrated just because I like Rose at this point.
yeah, yeah, I don't think I'd skip it, but I wouldn't say
No.
most underrated.
Yeah.
It was just
Fair.
yeah.
Um,
And this part
Leia.
was right about when I started falling asleep because it was late, so I was like, "We had how much longer
Yeah.
of this movie?"
I had to watch, I actually watched it in 3 days, three different parts. Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah. Yep. The next is Leia's survival scene. The First Order attacks the resistant cruiser bridge. Leia is blown into space and seemingly dead, which I was like, what?
Dead.
But
Yeah.
uses the Force to pull herself back to safety.
That's definitely something Leia Poppins, okay.
I know, right?
It was interesting.
Yeah,
I was like, because we haven't ever seen anything like that.
correct. Again, just one more thing that's like we haven't seen
Right.
in the past that, like, okay, we're going to add more to the Star Wars lore of life kind of thing.
Mhm. Mhm. But yes, I mean, I was glad she wasn't dead.
Same, because I thought she was for a second. Carrie Fisher emotional moments. Did it look cool or distracting?
It's like a weird question. Like,
I know.
why are those our only 2 options? I mean, again, I'm glad she wasn't dead. I don't That's all I have to say about it. As for how she got back inside the ship, I was like,
Mhm.
"Okay."
Right, right. Same. A little confused.
I did not think it looked cool. I thought it was kind of
Weird.
cheesy. Yeah.
Okay, cheesy. Okay. That's a good
But
word for it.
I got what she was doing and what, like, the director was trying to do, but it didn't really land for me.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So next we go to Snoke's throne room, and Rey surrenders herself to Kylo Ren, believing she can turn him back to the light. Snoke humiliates Rey and reveals he's manipulated the Force bond between them. Then comes one of the movie's biggest twists. Kylo ignites Luke's saber, but kills Snoke instead.
Yep. That
Kylo and
was
Rey,
crazy.
that was.
I was like, "He's gonna see it. He's gonna see it." Him meaning Snoke. I was like, "He can't do it. He can't pull this off."
It was a good scene, though. It was good.
Yes.
Kylo and Rey team up against Snoke's guards in the iconic Red Room battle. Afterward, Kylo asks Rey to join him. Let the past die, kill it if you have to. He reveals Rey's parents were nobodies who sold her for drinking money, and Rey refuses him. I thought that was like when
How does he
he.
know?
Yes, that was my first
We need
question.
we need a backstory on Ben
Right,
Solo because
right.
he knows something. He knows more than he's letting on. Do we get a backstory on Rey? Do we
I
see her
don't.
when she's young?
I have no
Not really.
idea.
No. No. Yeah, but like how does he know that? Unless he's just making something up to
Right,
try to
that
get
was
her to, you know?
That's what I was kinda thinking. That's what I was like, "Why are you telling her this? Like, why like, you want her to come to you, like, do you think that's gonna help?"
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. It was just I was like, "Bro, no."
Well,
Um,
I honestly thought because right after he killed Snoke, I was like, "Oh, well, like, this is a good sign," and then he's just like, "No, we're doing our own thing now." I'm like,
yeah,
"What?"
yeah. It says Kylo becoming supreme leader. Yeah, yeah. Rey, nobody reveal reactions. Does that mean, like
We talked about it a little bit. You
yeah,
just said, like, well, she didn't
nobodies.
did she?
Yeah.
Y Yeah, she just kind of
I feel like there's more. I feel like because if you go back to
yeah,
the other movie and she finds the lightsaber and she sees something, I just feel like there's more. I don't feel like he's telling the truth, but
mm.
who knows?
Well, and that's what I
Um,
kept forgetting because I was so proud of myself. I remembered that Ben was Han and Leia's son, and I was like, "Wait, so Luke is his uncle?"
right.
And Nick was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yes!" Because this whole time we've been watching these movies, the hardest thing for me to remember is, like, who's connected where and, like,
Yeah.
who's related, but and that's why I think Nick says there's no relation, like, Rey is not related to anyone, she just happens to have the Force,
And he's watched
which
all the movies. So he knows?
I think so.
Okay. Okay.
Which is, like,
Okay.
that I mean,
I
not
just
all
don't
of the Jedis were related, right? It just
correct. Correct.
so that makes sense, but I don't know. Like you said, I think there's more there, and I just wanna
And if there's not, that's a
figure
total
it out.
horrible storytelling. Like, to just have
Yes.
her be a nobody is, to me, horrible storytelling. But what do I know as a published author?
But then maybe it's that, like maybe it's the, like, you're rooting for the underdog,
I
like,
guess.
I don't know.
I
She's
guess.
really had to, like, build herself up kinda thing, do it herself,
Mm,
self-made woman. I don't know.
I don't know either. All right. The Holdo maneuver. Vice Admiral Holdo sacrifices herself by jumping to light speed through Snoke's flagship. The silent explosion destroys much of the First Order fleet and one of the most visually stunning moments in all of Star Wars.
I mean, yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'd agree with that.
yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Did Holdo communicate poorly with Poe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think if she would have said, like if she would have told him the whole plan, he wouldn't have let her
correct.
gone through with it. So
Correct. Like, I think it was a mission,
mhm.
to purposely do that.
She knew what she was
Um,
doing the whole time.
okay, so this is a nerd question I don't think either of us are gonna answer. Should the hyperspace ram have been possible?
Oh, meaning, like, hitting the
Yeah. So I guess there's
hitting
probably
the,
debate.
first order that hard
Right. So I
or
guess
that
there's probably
fast?
debate in the Star
Okay.
Wars community of whether or not they should have been able to even do this, like, in past movies, if I had to take a guess. So
Okay. Well, we know light speed, typically, they just kind of disappear,
mhm.
but maybe the controversy is that she didn't do that right away? I really don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I can't answer that question. That is not for me to.
Well, but it would kind of, because there's so much around it and around this movie, I
Yeah,
would think maybe it shouldn't have been.
it shouldn't have been, right? Maybe that's
If
what
the
the thing
director
was.
was, like, trying to
Do more.
add all this new stuff, yeah.
Yeah. All right, and I think we're getting to our final battle. Battle of Crate. The remaining resistant members flee to an old rebel base on Crate. The First Order attacks with giant walkers and a massive battering cannon. Which aren't those walkers that AT-ATs or the ATA whatever those are called, and we see them in the Rise of the Resistance ride.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. The
They
First
look like
Order
the same thing.
right, and I think those are called AT-ATs, so I don't know why
Yes.
Chad didn't put that. First, Finn attempts a suicide run to destroy the cannon, but Rose crashes into him to save him. That's how we're gonna win, not fighting what we hate, saving what we love. Cute. Meanwhile, Luke Skywalker. Ooh, I cannot talk. Meanwhile, Luke Skywalker arrives alone to face the First Order. Luke versus Kylo Ren. Luke walks out onto the battlefield and confronts Kylo. Kylo completely loses control and orders every weapon fired at Luke. But during their duel, Kylo realizes Luke really isn't there. Bum, bum, bum. I
Yeah,
didn't
I had
know.
no idea.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I was like, "What?" I really thought so, like, that was one of my favorite scenes when Kylo takes the lightsaber and he slashes through Luke, and then the camera pans straight to Kylo and, like, he's on the sand thingy that we talked
Uh-huh.
about earlier, and I was like, "Was that his blood?" And then it wasn't. That was like I was like, to me, that one got me. Um, Luke is force projecting himself across the galaxy from Act 2, whatever. This distraction
H.
allows the resistance to escape. The effort kills Luke, who peacefully becomes one with the Force while watching the twin suns. Luke's final stand.
I mean, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he ultimately did, what he should
Mhm.
have been doing, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
because that
Yeah,
was his
right.
that was his way of saying like still believes in the Force
Right.
and
Right.
everything they're fighting for ultimately.
Right.
Um, yeah, I I still want to like okay, yeah. I mean, if somebody tried to kill me, I guess I'd be pretty mad. But like Kylo Ren, Kylo Ren is like relentless, like, and it's
Why?
been
That's we
so many
need a
years.
story. We need his backstory. I'm Googling it.
hmm
I'm Googling
Like,
it.
I don't know. I need to know more about that dynamic. I don't get it. I really don't. The twin sons call back. Oh, I don't understand that. I know I should, but I don't.
No, there's currently no standalone Kylo Ren or Ben Solo prequel movie in development.
Dang it. I thought
So,
there was a.
but while Adam Driver and director Steven Soderbergh actually spent 2 years developing a pitch for the film called The Hunt for Ben Solo, it was ultimately rejected.
Hmm.
They are choosing to explore his backstory and timeline through comics.
Gross. Do a series at least. Dang.
Right?
That's probably more expensive than a movie. Well, darn it. Okay. We'll just have to use our
Dang it.
imaginations in the meantime.
That's, like, actually upsetting.
Well, I think true Star Wars fans would have just like scrapped this movie from the whole thing pretty easily. So like
Right,
like would they care if
right.
there was a movie about Ben Solo's,
Correct.
background? I don't
Correct.
know. Would they still watch it? Probably. It's just like we complain about remakes, but we still watch them, or
I like
sometimes
most
we
of the
do.
remake I was gonna say, I
I know,
like
but
most of the remakes.
sometimes
Okay, the
would
ending
exploit.
scene. Oh, the
Okay,
discussion point, sorry.
no,
Um,
it's fine.
we said Luke was redeemed, the twin sons
Yeah,
call back to Star Wars, and the emotional impact of his death.
I mean, it's like, oh,
See, this
but
I don't know, the
he went out
endings
swinging.
right. The ending scene the ending scene ends with the stable children on Canto Bright retelling the legend of Luke Skywalker. And a little boy uses the Force to grab a broom, showing that hope and the Force belong to everybody. The ending scene to me felt final. Like it didn't feel like we have one more movie in this trilogy to
Mm.
watch. Like, so I'm interested to see what
Well, it is more of a prequel, right?
it says The Rise of Skywalker. So the next movie we watch is Solo, about Han Solo. But then the
Right,
next
but the
movie in the trilogy is The Rise of Skywalker.
mhm.
I don't know. Mm.
And which Skywalker is that? Are
There's
we
only
assuming
one, right?
no?
No?
Anakin?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
Luke?
I think it's about Luke, is it not?
Hang on, did we already watch one about Anakin?
Mhm.
We watched the
It follows Rey, Finn, and Poe as they lead the remnants of the Resistance in the final stand against Kylo Ren in the First Order.
wait, what?
That's what it says.
Why is it called The Rise of Skywalker?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we watch it.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I'm looking up Google. I'm on Google, and I don't because is Rey not the Skywalkers? Like that's
Oh.
just me. That's just me. But Nick told you she's a nobody. So
I
like
don't know. Maybe he didn't know. I don't know. But all the Skywalkers are dead.
that
So yeah,
part.
I mean it's right unless
Leia
Leia was
isn't
dead.
dead,
Okay, but how would she be?
right? No, she lived.
True. 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 Yeah, I don't know.
I don't wanna look too much into it. I wanna be surprised. But
But to me, just going by the
assumption
name,
my assumption is that Rey is a Skywalker. Whether
yeah.
she's Kylo Ren's twin, which we could mirror that from, Luke and Leia, or she's Luke's daughter. Those are my 2.
Okay. Ooh, sorry, sorry about.
It's okay.
It just to me it implied the name itself
Mhm,
implies
mhm, mhm,
prequel
mhm, mhm. Nope, it's
or like
episode 9.
rise of, beginning of, right? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. So that'll be a fun one to watch. But we got 2 more movies, so we have to watch Solo first, then that one. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, so these are some weird questions, Chad. Is The Last Jedi secretly one of the best Star Wars movies? No.
No.
Did it hurt the sequel trilogy overall? I
Well,
don't know, we haven't watched the
do we
3rd one
know that
yet.
yet?
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Should Rey have joined Kylo? No.
No.
Was killing Snoke too early?
What the heck are these questions?
That's what I'm saying, I told you. And best or worst portrayal of Luke? Obviously the worst. Like,
I don't know. He kind of like grew into his face a little bit
he
though.
he did, but I don't know. I still think we could have gotten there with a not so grumpy Luke.
Yeah.
Like, he could have still kept
No.
his same,
Yes. I'm talking
character.
physically,
Yeah.
but yes,
Oh.
he no, definitely worst like version of himself
Yeah. Yeah.
until the very end.
Right. Right.
I wonder how Mark Hamill felt playing that version of Luke.
When I was looking it up earlier, I don't think he liked it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Well,
that was a good outline. I liked that one.
I know. I have to
It
make sure I
was
ask for it when we do the Marvel ones too. I said a detailed recap. I said, give us an outline with a detailed recap.
yeah, it was
So,
helpful because like
yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I remembered more
Mhm.
when we were based on the points,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
easier to like then go into detail from
Yeah.
that. But
For
um,
sure. For
mm, Korgs out of 10, what would you rate it?
uh
How many Korgs?
I really liked the first one in this trilogy. I don't know. I don't want to give it I don't know. Maybe like a
Because we
6?
haven't seen them.
Right.
Yeah,
A
I was
6
gonna
or a
go 5.
7? Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Wendy.
Maybe five
Yeah.
and a half.
Yeah.
Five.
Porgs. Those were cute.
I really
Those get
want
a
a Korg.
point on their own. Yeah.
Also, okay, the the blue milk,
Mhm.
green, but I guess it's blue. Is that where the stuff comes from in the? They sell that in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah. They sell blue milk and green milk, and now they sell pink milk.
Okay, but why?
I don't know, because that's what they drink in the Star Wars universe.
Well, when he milked that thing, that's what it was legit. Wasn't it green?
Yeah.
What the heck is that thing? That's disgusting.
It's their version of a cow, I guess. I don't know.
I guess. Like, why does it have to be green? But anyway, yeah, I think.
Because it's normal for them. They might think
I
our white
guess
milk is weird.
so.
Let's be honest. Did you watch with the captions on? When
Yes.
the kids were talking, it was like alien speak. And I was like, everybody's an alien. What do you mean alien speak? I'm like, what? What?
That's funny.
Ugh.
Yes, we did have them on because I was hoping it would tell me what those weird creatures were. And I don't think it even told me. No, it did say porg at some point.
But I think they said the word porg. I think they called it a
Yeah.
porg. So I think that's
Yeah.
why.
But
I don't
it didn't ever say the names, like, it didn't say, like, Luke milking a
Green
Whatever.
cow. Yeah, I don't know.
So I was like, "What?"
I bet we can look it up. Hold on, I'm
Right.
finishing.
I mean, everything has a name, right? Like, they're not just
Right.
gonna
Where does green milk come from? Where does
you
green
might have to be a little more
milk
specific.
Nope, come from in Star Wars, it's the first one. Okay, those are called green milk comes from female sirens, also known as sea cows, which are large, docile, seal-like marine mammals native to the oceanic planet Actu.
Oh my gosh. They literally gave them a whole backstory, but we don't have anything else on freaking Ben Solo. What is
Okay,
this?
so why is blue milk? Okay, hold on. Blue.
I feel like blue milk is the more popular one in Galaxy's Edge. Maybe I'm
Those are
wrong.
called female banthas.
Oh,
So those are from Tatooine.
okay.
Yeah,
Now that those are I'm familiar with.
yeah, and that's why blue milk is probably more, because it's from the original trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause it did
So
keep some stuff from the original.
yeah.
Hmm.
The real life beverage is a frozen plant-based blend of coconut and rice milks with zippy citrus and tropical flavors. I'm not drinking it.
No, that does not sound good. I'm sorry.
Alright, well, that was a fun one.
But the more I watch these, like, the more I'm like, I
Excited
want
to
this
go.
too, but well, yes, but, like, I'm like, "Oh, I know what part that is in the ride." Like, I just nerd out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Ugh.
that one was I mean, it was watchable, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah,
I might have rated
definitely.
it too low, but it just there were so many parts that just didn't really connect very well.
Yeah, yeah, and also Rose, like, as much as I do like her, she was just kinda thrown in there. Like, did we really need a new character kinda thing, you know?
Mhm. But she's,
So,
like, definitely here to stay, right? Like, the synopsis you read of the
it didn't
next
say
movie,
Rose, it said Poe, what's his name?
Poe,
Finn
Finn, and Rey.
and Ray, so
Oh, okay. Well,
not sure, but
hmm,
we shall see.
I
Alright.
don't know. Before you go, don't forget to follow the podcast and leave us a review.
It really helps the show grow.
Come hang out with us on Instagram at Chasing the Magic Pod.
And if you have theories, questions, or Disney drama we should talk about, email us at chasingthemagicpod@gmail.com.
Thanks for listening.
And we'll see you next time as we keep chasing the magic.
Ta ta for now.